Hello, everybody. This is Big Tuna coming at you with another episode of Sid Meier's Civ5 Brave New World. We are entering video 11, which is a bit crazy. We are in year 1700 AD, turn 250, which is halfway through the game. Technically, the game will not go 500 turns, I guarantee you that. But yeah, we're at turn 250 of the game. And so we've had some highs, we've had some lows with this campaign. But I will say to you guys, my goal, I believe, to get the victory condition for this campaign, I think we are best off. I'm just weighing what our options are. And I can go through them one by one. Sure. Score victory. There's 5. One of them is score victory. Whoever has the highest score at turn 500. Gonna rule that out right away. First of all, I don't think this game is gonna go till turn 500. Somebody else is gonna get a victory condition before then. And even so, I doubt we're gonna have the highest score on the map. You look at the scary number of cities the Iroquois are planting. It's a bit insane. It's a bit intimidating. I'm a little freaked by that, but they're going to have the highest score probably for the rest of the game. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but they are going to have the highest score. Either way, we can roll that out pretty safely. Another one is the tourism victory. Now, I don't know, somebody else is going to get that, but it ain't going to be us. We're making 12 tourism a turn. We just don't have that many wonders. Now, somebody else could potentially go for that, and yeah, it could be something one of them picks up. Rome has a pretty scary amount of wonders, and so they're making a lot of tourism. And you look at culture victory, so nobody's influential yet, but that could change. Rome has 48 tourism. I mean, that's the best in the world. Wow, we are getting negative 19 happiness for choosing autocracy. The good news is, okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm not going to get sidetracked. So tourism is not going to happen for us. So that's 2 ruled out. Diplomacy, also not going to happen for us. We're not going to win a diplomacy victory. Many of the civilizations, let's look again, have patronage as a tree. So Poland and the Iroquois. Yeah, both have patronage, which is, so they're going to be able to control, one of them could very well go for a diplomatic victory. That's why I'm stockpiling cash. We can maybe use our spy to undercut that a little bit. But that is something we're going to have to fight off if one of them goes for it, but we cannot go for that. So that leaves 2 victory types. One of them is domination. The other one is the science victory. And look, I know I kind of pitched domination at the beginning of this, but looking around the map, obviously we control the Polish capital. So there's 4 other capitals we would need to secure to go ahead and get that domination victory. 2 of them look, okay. I haven't looked at Jakarta, which is kind of the Indonesian capital, to see what essentially to see what their capital looks like. I don't know what kind of navy they have here, but I'm guessing being Britain, we could bring in a bunch of ship of the line, bring in some privateers, bring in some of our ironclads now, and probably take Makassar, burn it to the ground, and then take Jakarta. And I think Seoul, when we kind of spied on them, they did have a bunch of turtle ships, but we're starting to tech past that now. They would give us some pain, but I think our ship of the line could stand up to the turtle ships. We have 35 ranged strength. So with each of our ship of the line, and we have quite a few now. So I think we could have overwhelmed their defenses. It's probably burn Busan to the ground and probably take Seoul pretty comfortably. So that would leave the 2 people on the map that are causing me a lot of stress. One of those would be the Iroquois, and the other would be the Romans. Both of them have capitals inland, and pretty far inland, and surrounded by a bunch of cities that could back them up. Guys, unfortunately, neither of our unique units work pretty well. Now, listen, I think if we were to go for it, we could... Actually, Grand River and Montreal are not coastal either. Akwesasne, I never know how to pronounce that. Akwesasne is coastal, Buffalo Creek is coastal, Oceanica is coastal, but like even if we were to take those 3, the problem is these 2 civs are much stronger than us. And the thing about, I think in Civ, in terms of domination, at least versus the AI, but I think in general, like you have to rely on, so we have the ship of the line, but it is year 1700 and we cannot, it doesn't just depend on like whether you can do something now. It depends on like how quickly you can do that said thing. And I think we were handed a bit of a weird map for domination. I think if Onondaga and Rome were both also coastal, this would definitely be something to explore. And this may be that would maybe be our like prime mode to win this game. And I get, it would be a lot more fun to watch probably. And it would be a friggin' romp. I also agree that it would probably be, it would take a lot longer because like military campaigns take longer. But here's the thing. I don't think we can do that. Or it would take a lot of mastery. I would really have to draw this series out to do that. I think if we were in a similar situation like 50 turns earlier, maybe it would be more plausible. Like when you really want to like spam ships of the line, you want to, which we still can, like we can still produce them. And we've produced the maximum. Yeah, we're using 8 iron. I think we have 8 ship of the line out there, which is a good navy. We could use that to overwhelm and take most of these cities. And I think that would be good, but I think the problem is it would take time. Like it wouldn't, Poland was right next to us. We'd have to get all our ships over here, take each one, like fight off their military, and all in the meantime, like they're going to be teching past. And like once we get, the point is once they get things like an air force put together, or like even like stronger naval units or like artillery even, our ships of the line, they don't have great range. Like they're not going to be able to keep up. Like I think it's probably about an 85% chance if we went for that strategy at this point. Like they're going to tack past us and they're going to get to a point where they could just destroy our units. Like we would probably, I'm confident we could take a good 4 or 5 cities. We could probably totally kneecap Rome. Like, I think we could still take Neapolis. Maybe Antioch has a pretty high defensive score at this point. But, like, I think we could take these 3 cities. Probably. But, like, the thing is, they're, like, eventually these civs are going to get to a point where that is going to stop. And we will have put so many resources into, like, extra military units, like privateers at that point, into things. We'd probably be unhappy because we'd be isolated from the world at that point. That, like, we're making a lot of sacrifices for something that's probably not going to happen. So, anyway, I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but yeah, I think this is my way of saying I hate to do it. I think we did have some good action in this series. We took over Warsaw. I totally intend on keeping it. But I think we need to just kind of turtle up as much as we possibly can and go for that science victory. Now, our stats are not great. They're kind of lackluster, like 4, 4, 6, 5, 3. I get it. Not great. I think the good news is we're global average science for now, but this is not based on how much science you're making per turn. This is based on how many techs you have uncovered. And to be fair, we're fairly lopsided. Like, we've been going for some of the higher techs. We do have to go back and get, like, military science, fertilizer, dynamite. We have to, like, continue to fill out this tree. But what I really intend to do is go ahead and, like, kind of tech through, build up our military in the meantime, build like a bunch of privateers. We can't really build any more ship of the line, but yeah, build up a big navy. Like, we still get that naval bonus as England. You'll remember. Once we get plastics and we can get a research lab up in all of our cities, like our 5, I guess, core cities, like, yeah, that's going to put our science in a good enough place that I think we can hopefully even overtake Korea, because the thing is, they get a lot of science bonuses, but they're pretty weak. Like, do they have a 4th city now? No. This is Kathmandu. They have 3 cities. One of them is just a joke city at this point. And yeah, the other 2, like, you can't win a science victory with that small of an empire, unfortunately. Like, these would need to be like 30 pop by now to do much. Like, it seems like they're getting off their feet a bit, and that's great for them, but I don't think they're going to have, like, the production to match with the science to keep up. The thing is, guys, like, we literally went from making 233 science per turn 25 turns ago to 454, and we still have 4 tenets of rationalism to go. Like, one of them gives us gold, but like, yeah, one of them helps boost our grade scientists. We're going to get a free technology out of the whole thing, and we're going to get, like a nice boost from our universities. So we still have a lot of science coming. I think if we can use our defenses as England to like generate a strong navy, and it's all naval at this point. Like, nobody's going to land attack us. The only land attack we might encounter is like Lutz and Wroclaw trying to take back Warsaw. And like, it's a pretty well-defended city. I don't picture them doing that. And like, anybody else who attacks us, it could be the Iroquois or it could be Rome. Like, Iroquois don't have a super strong, like, their capital's not on the ocean, and like, their coastal cities are not, they have a lot of them, but they're small and kind of wimpy. Like, I don't see them being able to overtake our navy. So like, if the AI is also dumb. If they send a bunch of like riflemen or even like infantry later across the ocean, we're going to be able to, like, we're going to be able to upgrade our ship of the line to like battleships and take them out. So I think our best plan to like really, so like, I could go full offensive and try to fight the whole world, but like, and that would be fun to watch. But I think the thing that would make it less fun to watch is we would just slowly fall further and further behind. We'd probably go broke. We're not making a ton as it is, and I am looking to fix that, get like banks in most of our cities. So anyway, to sum it all up, I think like the best strategy to help us win this game at this point is to take advantage of our natural geography, take advantage of our like naval bonuses by producing a bunch of privateers, and eventually when we get to the tech, producing like, we're out of coal, or we have one more coal, we'll get another ironclad out, but then getting like upgrading all our ship in the lines to like battleships, and really just like utilizing the defense of having a strong navy. Something we discovered that's actually like a bigger deal than it seems like is the navy, or I'm sorry, like naval units. Look, this little caravel is a great demonstrator that I didn't know it was there, but it's going to demonstrate this beautifully, is that it can actually move between. There is that one tile of clearance to like get from kind of this like inland ocean, almost like this big lake, to, the other side. So we can have a roving navy that kind of goes around the whole map. So anyway, that's my strategy. I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to play, but I am focusing. There are 2 more civs that have to pick an ideology. I'm hoping at least one of them chooses autocracy, because that's going to be less of a happiness ding. But the good news is we just got a policy where we get +2 happiness for each barracks, armory, and military academy constructed, which gives us like 6 happiness per city. That's huge. So I think no matter how badly we get dinged, like we should hopefully be able to recover from that, and we still have normal happiness buildings to help us. Anyway, so like my strategy is just to build like key buildings that are going to give us happiness, but also I want to stick to a rule for now, because we are falling behind in military a bit. I want at least 2 buildings to be building a naval unit at a time. So London, I could pick up 2 happiness easily. I am actually going to put that I'm going to put that towards getting an ironclad, because I think an ironclad would be good for the Civ. We also have York building a unit this turn, so I am actually going to go ahead and pick up that barracks to get the 2 happiness. I am also going to switch all of my cities back to growth. I know I had them on avoid growth. Now we could go unhappy for a bit. I'm not going to let that spook me too much if I go unhappy again. I do want to grow just to get that like little bit of extra science out of the game. Yeah. Anyway, so you have a general idea of our strategy now. And yeah, so that's more or less where I'm coming from. I don't have I think I have, like, happiness is important. A market would be good, but I do think I'm going to go ahead and get just that extra 2 happiness from the barracks right now out of Canterbury. I think this is kind of a dumb thing to do. We're going to want to backfill after we do this. But, yeah. I'm going to I'm going to rush for plastics, because I want to get research labs in all our cities. That we really need to keep up with the world in science. So let's convert it back. Can I do want to use this great profit to convert Lutz and Wroclaw to our religion. So yeah, that long expositional bit I just gave was not so much to, I don't know. It was just to let you know, I think that is the strategy I'm going to employ for the rest of the game. So yeah, let's be sending, like, growth in London always. I think that's good because, again, we pay half on happiness for that, essentially. So we have another privateer out that's boosting our, happiness. I'm sorry, our navy. And I think this time I'm going to go for that barracks in York. In Nottingham, because we want 2 naval units being built at any given time, I am going to go for that privateer. So let's see if we can convert Lutz. We did. That's good. Okay, our gold isn't doing great, so we're also going to want to invest in some, like, financial units. Or, I'm sorry, financial buildings at some point. Can we upgrade the caravel? Do we need something for that? So I'm going to let these ships on the line hang out. Luckily, they have a lot of range, so if they need to be deployed somewhere, they can be. Only 5 gold per turn. Will he not go to the 7? Okay, he doesn't like us. I forgot about that. He won't even do the 6. That's a bad sign. I'm going to hang on to my sugar for now. Okay, we could be expecting, like, an invasion from Rome nautically. The thing is, they can't really invade us via land. Like, they don't have great options to do that. The terrain is so rough. Who is Milan partnered with? Poland. Poland could make us hurt a little bit if they declared on us. Oops, I meant to convert Wroclaw. Whatever. Whatever. Wait, how much is great profit? Can I not get my hands on a... I guess I built all the pagodas I can. Do I want a great engineer? And the answer is, at this point, I totally want a great engineer. Okay. So we're getting a little bit of extra happiness. Like the army would get us an extra 2 happiness. So always be building a naval unit. Just to, like, help get our... I think the bank is going to be good. Like, we want money for the Empire. So that would, we would need coal to upgrade that caravel, which we can't do. So the thing is, our happiness is going to get rocked, and we're probably going to go unhappy when the next 2 civs pick their ideologies. Okay, so we got another ironclad. It's boosting our numbers. We are going to want to get an air force put together soon. I think that's kind of what protects you from the Navy. Now, we do have a comfort in that we don't have to go offensive. So we do have some bonuses, or like some benefits in the fact that we don't have to go fully offensive, but we're going to want a military to protect us if, like, we get attacked by the Rome or the Iroquois. That's getting attacked by either of them is kind of the worry. Yeah, I'm just going to get another privateer. This sounds silly. I am going to go for that shrine just to get the extra. Is it 1 faith? It is 1 faith. I don't know. Maybe that is silly this late in the game. But yeah, we get the great engineer for 1,000 faith. Would speed that up a tiny bit. Actually, yeah, it's probably not worth it. I don't know how we never got the aqueduct. I forgot that we don't get those automatically. So yeah, like, none of the civs are pulling way ahead in representation right now. Like, not enough to win the World Congress. Is there anybody who, like, I like to see if we can make a difference? No. Let's vote. This sounds stupid, but if it'll make Poland like us, I'll go ahead and vote them in. I don't really care. It's whatever benefits England, you know? So yeah, we're producing a lot of expensive naval units. So we have money now. It would be tempting to put all that towards, like, a money trade route, but no, let's continue to send food and, like, grow London into a monster city. And yeah, we always want to be producing a naval unit. So how much? We're not making much money from York anyway. Let's get a market in York. It's kind of the plan. Get another privateer hooked up. Oh, so this is dumb. Let's get this guy friggin' upgraded. And frankly, let's upgrade. I want Gatling guns at this point. Like, we're getting to the point where, like, 18 range strength is not much. Like, not enough to go off of. So, let's get a spy up there, like a naval spy, and just keep an eye on what Rome's navy looks like. Oh, man, look at that range for the privateer. Okay. Like, if that's the kind of navy they're using to attack us, we're going to friggin' sink them no problem. I don't know what happened with why our science took a hit. Did we end a golden age or something? Oh, we probably because of the way we shifted our citizens around at the beginning of the video. Like we were working some science tiles or something. Yeah, growth is going to be good at this point. At some point, we're going to stop caring about growth. Yeah, okay. I am not worried. They have a couple frigates. Like, what of it? I don't know. I'm not super concerned. Okay, we're going to get radio. Yeah, give us gold. Oh, we should try to get rid of that sugar. I totally forgot about that. The Rome doesn't want to trade us. Honestly, I forgot Rome doesn't like us because we made friends with the Iroquois, and they don't like the Iroquois. It is good that they at least don't like the Iroquois. But yeah, I think we can take Rome. I'm not particularly worried. I'm more worried about the Iroquois, frankly, long term. Privateer. Okay, I am going to break from my rule. I'm going to get a bank up in London. Finish that aqueduct in Canterbury. Good options for what we... I am going to get that shrine. Screw it. It's not great use now, but... Actually, no, that's stupid. I don't think faith is worth a whole lot right now because we got all of our like specialty buildings. I'm gonna go for a market actually. And actually, I'm gonna change my mind again. Canterbury should go for an armory and just pick up the extra happiness. I think like unit unit for unit. Oh man, the Romans are hating on everybody. Yeah, we still got that love triangle with Korea and the Iroquois. But yeah, I'll be like, once we get Nottingham, York, and Hastings all above like 20, I think that'll be a great day. I'll keep him posted here just to like give us a general idea of the kind of navy we're looking at with Rome. I'm going to post him here too. That's like, if they're sailing first, we're going to see it at this point. As far as the Iroquois are concerned, I'm going to move this ironclad out here. And this ironclad out here. Just, yeah, I think we have an idea now. Like, we're going to know if they're sailing a big navy to us, like, we're going to have an idea. Yeah. I'm going to keep these units posted. The thing is, they have great range, so they're going to, like, of movement. So, like, they'll be able to come back quickly if we need them. Okay, we got a market in York. Great, great, great. I am going to get the... Yeah, I'm violating my rule pretty egregiously now. I'm going to get the watermill. I don't know how I never got that. Okay, we got a bank. It helped our gold a little bit. See, like, hard building the Gatling guns now, they're only going to get that one range. It's only when we upgrade them from longbowmen. In fact, I should have spammed longbowmen just to upgrade them to Gatling guns because I forgot, like, Playing as England again, I definitely do that because we get a big advantage from that, I think. Okay. I'm not going to build that. I'm going to build a privateer. Again, just need to like keep our navy relevant to the world. Casimir. Sometimes the AI pick like the weirdest enemies. It's kind of funny. Like they won't find, like, everybody should be going against the Iroquois right now. The Iroquois are too they're too big and influential to the Civ. They're freaking me out big time. Like, look at all these are all going to be like 12 or 15 pop at some point, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. They're spreading out. They always do this. I don't know why. Like, they're actually one of the worst civs to play. For humans. Like, a human would never want to play with them. But the AI, like, they tend to be towards the top a lot of the times. I don't know if they just get a very like specific set of bonuses that help them in a ridiculous way or what. Okay. I'll build another naval unit in York when it comes up. I am going to get that barracks just to like, I want to buffer us for happiness. I am going to vote against Protestantism. I'm going to piss off the Iroquois a bit. I just don't want to get dinged. I think they'll lose. Like, Poland tends to win whatever they do. I'm going to take open borders off the table and just do the trade. Okay. I'm glad we're happy with the Iroquois. That's probably going to change. Scholars and residents passes. Oh, we killed an Indonesian spy. Man, Indonesia. Oh, never mind. I thought they were like at war with the. Okay, so like they're getting their Civ off the ground a little bit. I was gonna say they're spread out, but honestly, that is the Indonesian thing. Like they're. The thing is, they settled everything on the same continent, which like usually you have to settle your cities on different continents to get the full bonuses of Indonesia. But again, like when you get to the higher levels, the AI gets a ton of bonuses, no matter what, basically. Okay, I'm gonna get another privateer. I know these privateers don't seem like too sexy, but 13 turns for plastics. No, I know you really want open borders, but I don't want to help you in any way, Iroquois. I know what the map looks like at this point. I don't really need to be like moving around anybody's territory. I don't really care that much. Oh, man. Yeah. Wait, 2 turns for a privateer. Oh, out of London. Let's see how we're... It's like, oh man, Rome is just friggin' pulling ahead. Science, we're keeping tight with Korea. And these numbers are, wow, they're a lot more encouraging than they were a couple turns ago. Yeah, manufactured goods, the Iroquois are scary, and they're going to probably continue to pull away. Look at Korea. You can't win a game with that kind of production. They're probably going to get overtaken. Yeah, land is obviously not going to go up for us. Iroquois are going to have the crazy land. So, like, I don't know. GNP we can do some things about. But we're not going to be able to do much about manufactured goods at this point. Like, we have factories in every city. We'll get, like, the next round of plants as well. Like, maybe the nuclear. We'll see. But, yeah, we should really be focusing on, like, science and military. We don't want to get invaded. Or, like, if somebody declares war, the thing is, like, yeah, they'd have to launch a naval invasion. Nobody seems to have a crazy navy at this point. But that doesn't mean we want to get invaded. So, you know. And then we're going to have to, like, keep our money... we're going to have to keep our money flowing just to, like, finance that. So... Finished a bank. We can get stock exchange, and that'd be pretty friggin'... That'd be a lot of money in London. I'm going to get barracks in 1 turn. And... Finish barracks. Okay. You can go ahead and build a market in 2 turns, Nottingham. Canterbury got the armory. Huh. I know this is friggin' late, but get the amphitheater. Just that little bit of extra culture should hopefully help us. Our culture is a bit stalled out. At this point, I'm like, should I... Well... Like, do I care much about Canterbury growing? We're getting 49 science out of Canterbury. We're getting... Same sign... Oh, because of the observatory. You can't get the observatory from York. That is true. I'm going to continue to send this internal trade route to Canterbury, actually. Because they have the observatory. Oh, yeah. But we should... Yeah, we should try to scale Nottingham and Canterbury. Because they have the observatories. That is a plus 50% bonus in science. Okay, got that barracks. So we have like a nice little happiness buffer. We'll see how these other two civs align themselves. If one of the two of them chooses autocracy, we're in pretty good shape. But I don't know why. I have a sneaking suspicion that's not going to happen. So London just did the barracks. Let's get that privateer, London. Like, we just want a strong navy. We want to make it... Ooh, Caesar is going for Korea, and they could very easily overtake them. It's probably going to happen, frankly. Like, when you have that week of production, they just couldn't get off the ground. All right, so Rome hates us. They're probably not going to continue this trade. I'm not going to give them fucking any aluminum. Sorry for the cuss. I know I don't cuss much. Like 4 gold, maybe. Oh, I should have offered lower. Dang. Okay. Well, now we're getting, like, upgraded military units because of all of our military buildings. Yeah, we should... Visibility is helpful, but we should do attacking. We want them to be powerful. Nottingham... Yeah, just continue to, like, grow Canterbury. Seems like it's making a big difference. Got the market in Nottingham. That is great per usual. Yeah, again, Gatling gun's not going to do the same. Not going to be great. And cannon. Cannon would be nice, but I think, do we have one of the... Yeah, we have like a 2-range Gatling gun, right? Yeah, we don't need a friggin' cannon. We don't need a cannon. If we do get attacked, armory is +2 happiness. But yeah, let's go for the castle. Actually, let's go for the... Nah, in 4 turns, if we can get that extra happiness, that'd be great. Got a privateer. Got a privateer here. Plus 25 gold. And then plus 3 gold. That's good for the Empire for sure. I'm still going to say armory. Like, we want happiness, if you couldn't tell. We're just trying to scale up our population at this point. Like, by the time we hit turn 300, I want us to be, like, very scaled up. Great writer. Okay, at this late in the game, it's not worth... It's worth just getting the flat culture. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah. It's like, it's late enough. We don't want to be, like, planting these guys or building... You know, the tourism would be helpful, but I think it'd be good just to get the policy, frankly. We want to work our way through rationalism. So we have a privateer. Who else is building? I mean, we got to keep the policy going. Got to get another privateer out there. Naval. We just want a bunch of blocker naval units. If somebody comes for us, we want to put a bunch of privateers in their way, basically. That's the goal. Market in 2 turns seems like a pretty good deal. Or like just some extra gold. We don't want to like go broke. I want to keep a big stockpile around for sure. I think we're gonna put a pause on the naval units when we hit plastics and just get as many research labs out as we can. Because we want that is gonna get our science like really on track. Okay, great scientist. This will give us gold. But I think we want to hit the free thought. So I am going to go for great scientist being earned. Faster. So another privateer. Naval. Just keep them coming. Does this worker not have anything to do? Alright. Alright. Oh, man. Yeah, this was such a garbage deal we did with Poland before. Let's see where he'll go. Like, what will you give me for this? Oh, so he just hates he's ready to, like, invade. Like, if you can't go to 5 gold. Oh, he's a garbage human. No, forget that. Forget that. Will you at least go to 7, Indonesia? Oh my god. Well, at least go to 6 now. Please do what you propose. Okay. Well, that's good. So the world is starting to not like us. I don't know if they think we're doing well. Ooh, order. They always go order. Like Indonesia, I would not choose order if I was in Indonesia's position. Okay, so let's real talk. We need to get our trades hooked back up for like whoever's going to give us gold for the resources that we have. Is there anything we have that the Iroquois want? No. Or in terms of luxury resources. I am pissed. I'm sad to know that they're... Oh my god, 52. Remember when they were losing 60 gold per turn? That was great. Okay. Okay. Anything we can do with the Koreans? Anything we can do with the Romans? Probably not. They don't like us. 3 turn. Will they do like... Oh, let's just go down the... Not going to do 7. Will they do 6? Yeah, okay. So that's not horrible. I'll take that. I almost hope Poland invades because I would just want to crush them horribly. Okay, we got a market. I'm happy about that. Opera House would be good culture for the Empire, no doubt about that. I'm actually gonna get a Great War. I don't want our like land units to fall too far behind. And I am gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade my longbowmen to like the to the extra range Gatling guns. Yes, continue to grow Nottingham for sure. Yeah, 75. They have good science yield, no doubt. Okay, I think we're looking at a Roman invasion scenario coming up. Okay, so it's definitely time for me to move my ship of the lines into position. Okay, so there is a... Wait, how did I just lose a bunch of money? Did I do a trade deal or something? Who can I get them to declare war on? I'm pretty sure they're sailing to invade us. Which is unpleasant, to say the least. Okay. The good news is their military is not anything to be super frightened of. We are... Okay. We need to pull every single ship of the line we have. How many turns? Oh, I forgot they can't get around. Oh, this is devastating. Oh my god, we need them here. Why is it showing that they can't navigate here? Is one of them like black? Did I pick one that's like blacked in? So Rome is sailing for us, which is totally unpleasant. This is why we've been building up a... Oh, we need open borders with the Iroquois. We need them to declare war on Rome. Frick. Okay, we need to do open borders with them. Okay, great. I forgot we need it. Okay, so our navigation is conditional on good relations and open borders with the Iroquois. And it's still 6 turns. Crap. Crud. Not good. Yeah, we haven't. Okay, this is why we have the spy units. We're not caught totally unawares. Crap. Just that little bit of ice is leaving us. I forgot that like these. So these units have good range, but it's only, I mean, it could be worse, but this is bad. Look at that. I mean, they're all caravels and frigates, and we're gonna, guys, we have pretty high defensive power in all of our cities. We're gonna totally murk them. Like, I wouldn't be too worried. Yeah, I should have been, if I was smart, and I would have thought this through, and like every time I produced a new naval unit, I would have sailed it over there. But alas, here we are. Should I leave one ship of the line to be defensive? I should. But yeah, they're going to declare on us in the next turn. I'm pretty sure. If I've been playing Civ for any period of time. I mean, I'm not 100%. But yeah, we do have these ironclads. We can use those to just absolutely like wreck them. I am going to pull my privateer and ship of the line. So I'm going to pull this ship of the line back. I'm going to pull this privateer back so they can't just wreak havoc. You've done well, privateer. Good job. Now come back and defend the motherland. Crap. Okay. So, do I build an arsenal and just increase my my ranged strength? Yeah. Arsenal in 2 turns. That'll get us a happiness. I think that's a pretty good idea. Yeah, continuing to augment our navy. I think that's just a good point. That is a good... I think it's just a good thing to do, frankly. So if they want to come and contend with our navy, they can. I mean, we don't know for a fact that they're sailing for us. But we have a navy. Is this guy... Oh, we need that coal. Crap. Okay, well, we have some privateers. All they have are caravels and frigates, so let's not freak out too much. Keep this Gatling gun here. He's probably going to declare on us right now. I mean... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Here's a cool thing about privateers, by the way, is that if you do attack with them, you have something... I don't know if it's like a 30% chance or what it is of like converting that unit to your army. Okay. He's going to declare on us this turn, I guarantee you. Maybe. And if he does... I mean, yeah, here. I'll spread the units closer. I don't want him, like, isolating any specific unit and just, like, picking it off. Like, I'm going to move my units towards home so he can't... And then, like, they have so much range, like, I can just deploy them again. But I don't want them to, like, sail in and pick off one of our lone units. Also, do I have, like, a ship of the line out here that I need to bring home? I do. So let's, yeah, we'll get him here. We'll try to sail him back to English waters. I should have done that a while ago. So we have reinforcements coming, guys. You guys need to hold down the homeland in the meantime. He's making a mistake. We're going to sink his freaking navy. Like, we're just trying to do our thing. But why would you declare on England, who's like a naval civ? I don't know. He might be sailing his navy. We have to, like, always act as if they're about to declare war on us. Also, Poland, what? You have to laugh at Poland at this point. Like, they were so high and mighty earlier, but now they're just sending riflemen around the globe. But yeah, we always need to act as if they're like, we're imminently threatened by whatever they're doing. Because if we don't assume that and then they do attack us, we're going to be left. We're going to be left in the lurch, and that's not going to be a good sitch. So, okay, I don't think I have the technology for a Oh, I do. It's right here, but I'm not going to sink 9 turns into that. I'm thinking of other ranged units we could use, and like a cannon is 20, but it has 2 range. I do want to get some ranged units into the fray. This might seem a little silly to invest in at this point, but I'm going to go for it. Here's the thing. We don't get anything by being friends with Korea, and there are a few cities who don't like them at this point, so... namely Rome. Okay, I'm a little confused. Like, this is 100% an attack force if I've ever... Oh. Who are they? Are they at war with somebody already? Because it looks like their units are getting pretty banged up. They're at war with Korea. But are they... This is... The AI is so dumb. Okay, they are... Okay. There's a good chance he's sailing this entire navy. Like, who is doing all this damage to them? Is he sailing this entire navy? Denounce Korea. Not at war. Korea doesn't have any city-states that are allies with them that would be fighting Rome. So I don't know who's dinging them up. That's a good question. They might have been beat up already. But, like, their plan is... I think their plan is to sail them, like, all the way around here. Oh, I forgot. What do we... Oh, the ship of the lines are going around. I forgot about that. But, like, I think their plan might be to go up to Korea. I don't know. I'm still not going to... I'm going to take a couple turns and, like, assume they're attacking us still. I guess we'll see. Oh, my... What is this? Okay. Are we about to get attacked by the Iroquois? Is this just going to be, like, a naval freaking brutality? I'm intrigued. Okay, in that case, let's get our freaking... We need to get our freaking units across. The thing is, if they go to war with us and we'll have open borders, I guess, de facto. If they go to war with us. So it's not like something we'll lose. Eiffel Tower... Unit promotion. Naval unit. Naval. Oh, we get 2. Heck yeah. Like, I'm very confused. It doesn't appear that the Romans are at war with the Iroquois. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if the Iroquois are about to sneak attack us, sneak attack the Romans. Like, I also just can't... I don't know what's going on in the AI mind. So, it's a bit confusing to me. I don't want to be left totally without a navy in this part of the world. So, I am going to... This is going to be kind of the new... We're going to have a lot of naval units. Oh, we're blocked in. What is... Are they actually sailing up to attack? I would, like, be delighted if they're just wasting their resources like this to attack Korea. That's so much production they wasted as an empire. Or, like, other resources. Okay, our money's not great. We need to get some financial buildings up. This seems to be where their navy's headed. They're not headed for England. It's definitely seeming that way. Yeah, I'm going to keep these guys... I'm probably going to keep these 2 privateers around just to, like, chill, see what's up. Got a privateer out. Okay. Let's get a bank. We need money. Let's get a... Okay, and we have, like, a nice defensive core now. I'm not as freaked out. I'm not as freaked out. We'll see. We need money. We got to get those banks out. Got a privateer. okay, we're suspending the 2. I'm not saying we should like totally go lax on our Navy, but there are some infrastructure things we need to invest in. How do we never get a stable up? I don't know. Is that really going to increase our production much? Could do the arsenal. Is the stock exchange going to be worth it? Actually, I'm going to stupidly get an amphitheater. Just get that little bit of culture that we probably don't need this late in the game. But whatever. Taking this ship of the line. He can get through. Great. I'm curious. Yeah, we just want we want a bit of a navy in this part of the world. Like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I'm confused. I don't really care about open borders with Korea, and I'm not going to give it to them. Sage, everybody's hating on poor little Korea. What's going on? Okay, we have reached plastic. We're unhappy. Revolutionary wave. Did something... What happened? What? Wow. It's a huge hit to happiness. What? Okay. Oh, we do need oil. Let's do biology for oil. We need to get back. If we can upgrade all of our ship of the line to battleships, that'll be great. I have no idea why we're unhappy all of a sudden. I don't know, like, if something lapsed. Is there anywhere where we can get happiness? Any unique luxury resources we can get our hands on? The answer does not... It appears to be no. Bummer. Yeah, I don't know. Luckily, there's only one other civ who needs to pursue happiness, but we are losing that 15% buffer from rationalism, which is bad. So we're gonna need to rectify that. Luckily, we still have a lot of buildings we can produce to get that extra happiness. Will you go to 5? All right. So maybe our relationship's improving a tiny bit. Oh no. Freedom. What is that going to do to our happiness? I'm not going to do the math. It's probably going to hurt us. Okay. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. A great engineer. A great engineer has been purchased. What? Cristo Redentor. I don't know. Is that a stupid thing to spend? It probably is. Culture. I mean, our culture is not great. We could benefit from getting Cristo Redentor. 8 culture. Like, good on a few fronts. But are we foregoing... Will we be foregoing a better wonder later? Something we definitely want to get, like, undisputed is the Hubble Space Telescope. But I think we need the culture right now. We need the culture. Most people hate... Oh. I don't really understand what just happened. Do we just get the friggin' armory and get the 2 happiness? Alright, this is a bummer, guys. I hate to do this again. I am happy with, like, some of our growth. And I think growth is going to become less important at this phase in the game. Like, I wanted to have 4 cities that were over 20 pop. And then, like, a capital that was over 30. That with extra cities to boot, I think it's like not fantastic, but it's passable in the late game. And I think we're coming up on that. We're pretty close. I mean, we are York. Ooh, okay. I mean, we're getting pretty close there. So it's passable. I think we'll get a little extra happiness and grow a tiny bit more. But for now, we can focus on our production game. We do want to get our happiness back. Okay, so we have a freaking crazy navy now on this side. Nobody's going to mess with us. And if they do, we'll just demolish them. Okay, the good news is... So there are some good things to come out of the... Okay, so there's two... It's not as lopsided as it has been in other games where, like, some civs will choose... Man, they get so many happiness bonuses as the AI. But sometimes it'll be, like, 4 doing order and 1 for freedom and 1 for autocracy. That'd be horrible. And it seems like we're getting it the worst because we don't have anybody else. We don't have good tourism and we don't have good... Like, our culture could be better. So we're getting slammed a bit. Public opinion of each civ is tracked once that empire adopts an ideology and is calculated based on the outgoing influence of a civ compared with the incoming influence from other civs. The influence pressure from other ideologies exceeds the pressure for the current ideology. Public opinion will drift away. Influenced by the of the cities for freedom, for order. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're just basically getting slammed by other civs that have a lot of like tourism and culture. But actually, let me look at one more thing. You know, but the thing is, I think everybody's picked at this point, and we're only at negative. It's not like we're like 20 unhappy or something. We can make that up and go happy again, and we're on track too, and that'll be okay. In the meantime, we're like humming along. So I am curious to look at our... Okay, we sunk a little bit. Man, okay, this is a little scary because we are sinking behind Korea. I think we just need to stick to our guns. We're going to get research labs up in every one of our cities. We're going to finish out rationalism. We just need to stick to our guns. How are we doing for military? Oh, man, the Iroquois are way ahead. Whew. Yeah, let's at least try to keep up with global average, which we're not far from global average. I do think capability-wise, like, oh great, yeah, well, Poland's gonna hate us. That's fine. Okay, we need to go ahead and pick up Cristo Redentor. Okay, please tell me Indonesia wants to do this deal. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. I mean, it's going to be okay, but... Oh, and we're negative for gold. And nobody else has a unique luxury unit. I don't know how we piss them off. Maybe it's like we're a different ideology from them. And that like sowed the seeds of dissent. Okay, well, we are where we are in the game. Yeah, there's no quick and easy happiness we're going to be able to get out of Hastings, and no quick and easy money either. I am going to go for a research lab in Hastings. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and delete this worker. He hasn't been really doing much, and we are struggling with money currently. So just a quick 4 gold there. I am going to go after Cristo Redentor. It's generally not a great wonder, but I think there are some policies we need to close in on. Oh no, only 2. It's going to take us 2 turns. So we have a little bit of unhappiness to overcome, but I don't think it is insurmountable. And yeah, I think, like I said, I think we're going to start to focus like away from growth. I am going to pick up that armory because I think we need that extra happiness. We have an infantry now. That's great. Like, I don't want to neglect our land. Oh, we're not broke anymore. That's good. Kind of want to move the infantry over here just in case we're probably going to get problems from Poland, and if I have an infantry there, that's going to deal them quite the blow. Okay, Come on, you have incense and crap. Why do you hate us so much? Come on. All right, well, we need money. He's not going to do 7 gold per turn, I can tell. All right, the 5 gold per turn, fine, frankly. All right, we picked up the wonder. That's good. And it did indeed reduce the cost of new policies. We did pick up biology. Oh, man. Yeah, we can't say no to that armory. Got that bank. So we are positive now. I am going to invest in a castle. It's 1 happiness. It is going to make the city that much more secure. Yeah. I don't want to fall too far behind in any of these areas, but I do think we should go for refrigeration for the stadium. Just that extra 2 happiness per city is going to be really useful. Alrighty, guys. Well, listen. Good news is, so we're not chart topping for science, and we're not chart topping for anything. Frankly, oh man, it looks like military. So we are global average, but the Iroquois are pulling further and further ahead. The good news is that like the leaders for science, we're always going to be the leaders for science, and that is Korea. But we're at global average for science, and I mean, Korea is like in the pits with everything else. They're not going to be able to win a science victory that way. So I think if we just stick to our guns, we get our research labs up in every single one of our cities. That's going to continue to boost our science. And like, yeah, we were able to grow somewhere. We're like, I do think we're going to hit that point where like our capital has 30 pop, and then we have like 3 core cities that are each at 20. And then, like we'll continue to grow from there. Our happiness isn't great, but luckily like every civ has picked their ideology at this point. And it seems like, let me see. Freedom, order. Actually, no, let's look at happiness. Cultural victory, influenced by player. Poland is freedom, which actually makes me happy. The fact that they have a lot of votes on the like global council, but they're not in the majority ideology, which means we may not have a scenario where there is like a world ideology voted in. I'd be more nervous if Poland chose order. So yeah, we're getting slammed so hard for happiness right now. Look at this but like this makes you think like, thank God I guess if we would have gotten freedom, we wouldn't be dealing with this issue, but it's hard to tell how these kind of things are going to shake out. But we do have buildings coming up that are going to give us even more happiness. Remember, we can still build castles, we can build armories, we can build in all of our cities, we do still have options. Like we have military academies, which I don't think we really have up in our cities yet to help boost our happiness. And really at this point, like we're only going to grow so much more. I don't think like we're getting pretty late in the game for growth, as it were. I think at this point, the happiness is just so we get that 15% modifier for our science through rationalism. But yeah, we did just get Cristo Redentor. Our culture policies are reduced. Our culture was boosted, so we are going to be able to get the policies that much faster. And yeah, I think we can just we'll continue to go through the policies of rationalism and pick up more and more science. And I think we do have a nice balance of production and science, and like the fact we have the strongest navy in the game, probably. Maybe not the strongest overall military, but again, like land military isn't going to be able to do much in this game. There's just a lot of like rough terrain. Like Rome, I guess, could march through here, like march through Milan. Milan is still friends with Poland, though. I don't know. Like I don't think the mountains do keep us safe to an extent, and as long as we keep up a good navy, I think we can keep ourselves safe. Anyway, I've done a lot of talking, but yeah, this is definitely, I think this has been an exciting series in that it is not, my last series, we just like were top of the chart for a lot of stuff. We just kind of flew through. This one's a lot more of an open question. There are some strong civs out there that are like definitely putting up a strong showing. And yeah, they're frankly going to be kind of hard to keep up with, but I think we may have the edge on them in certain ways. Yeah, our science is definitely has been picking up. We're locking down some really good technologies, and we're gonna we're gonna continue working our way through the tree. Gonna get research labs up in every city, and continue to work our way through the tech tree. So I think if we stick to our guns, we stay hunkered down, we're going to get closer and closer to that goal every video. And I think, we may get attacked, but I think we're going to be able to ward off any attack we get. And I don't know, I think if we remain positive, definitely not a foregone conclusion that we're going to lose. Definitely not a foregone conclusion we're going to win either. But I think this will be an exciting campaign to remember. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have been completely amazing. As always, this has been a really fun series to make, and I will catch you all in video 12. This is Big Tuna. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.